We now invite the next speaker. We have Ms. Noor, an eminent short story writer and a writer of other books also. She has been awarded a Zaheer Academy Award. Yesterday also she had shared her thoughts during the session for the pre-parliament event. She is from Delhi, she will share her thoughts. She will speak on conflict resolution in youth.
Thank you, friend. Fellow panelists, I'll begin from where Paul Robinson left off. He said that to be successful, one has to be a bit crazy. I was also in my 20s when somebody in the college, I was in IT college, Lucknow, somebody came and gave this kind of a motivational speech that you have to be a bit crazy. I started with that. Today I'm stark raving mad. And believe me, I enjoy it. You know, what Major General Saab was saying, that there are questions and there are answers. I think the most important thing that you have with you as young people is the ability to question. And do that as freely as you can. Ask questions about everything. Ask questions about religion. Ask questions about God, about His presence. When you read about Vivekananda ji, you will read that he was also troubled by this question, whether there is a God or not. These are questions that you will have to ask the society. These are questions that you will have to ask your country. These are questions that you will have to ask yourself. These questions will lead you to more questions. Questions where you will get the answer yourself. I know since morning people have been telling you to be obedient. Yesterday this was one of the points raised by Narayana ji, that one must be obedient to elders, one must follow the Guru. Yes, but also believe in the Buddha, that the Buddha is inside you. You question and you get your answers from inside you. That is, for me, one of the most important things that has stood by me since my youth. I lost my parents very early in life. I lost my husband very early in life. And that is one thing, the questioning that I continued was what stood by me. Question why the society is so unjust. Question why there are people, few people, 6, 7, 20 in a country who own everything. Why there are children sleeping on the streets. Question why people go hungry. Question why the grain is allowed to rot in the godowns. Question whether you can do something about it. Question that why this unjust society has been allowed to exist for so long. Question why nothing has worked and nothing has proved to last a long time. Why even communism failed, which said that it would give equality to mankind. Question why, when communism has been removed, there is still inequality. When you question and you find some answers and you don't find some answers, then you begin to discuss. You talk. And that is one of the most important things that youngsters have today. मैं जानती हूँ सुबह से बड़ा मजाक उड़ाया जा रहा है आपके मोबाइल फोनों का. मेरे ख्याल से ये बहुत बड़ा अस्त्र है आपके हाथ में. You can talk to each other, you can discuss with each other, you know. And on the basis of that strength that you have, I am saying that you can be the people who will resolve the conflicts. Conflicts and differences have always been there. There is never going to be a completely homogeneous society. There's never going to be complete humanity, complete equality. It's just not a possibility. There are going to be people who are powerful. There are going to be people who are powerful and would then go about muscle flexing and threatening the weak. There are going to be organizations which turn stronger, then turn weak, then turn strong again. Others come up. There are going to be organizations that think that terrorism is the way out. There are going to be organizations that would train these youth, the young people of your age, to become terrorists. There are those who would arm them with bombs and guns to go and shoot innocents. And that is where the youth is going to resolve these conflicts. People have been telling you what to do, and of course your parents, your teachers. At this moment, for me, as a Muslim, continuously faced with this charge that Islam is a terrorist religion. It's a religion that propagates terrorism, that sort of considers it just. Faced with these questions, I say that it is the youth. It is the youth who can form secular squads. It is the youth who will be in link with each other. It's the youth who will understand the insecurity of a single person, of a minority community caught in a majority community neighborhood, feeling insecure, feeling apprehended, feeling maybe that feeling is not justified, but he's feeling that fear, she's feeling that fear, she's feeling afraid. You are the ones who on those secular squads can message each other, can be there to help out, stand with them and say that I as a Hindu, I as a Muslim, I as a Christian know that you belong to another community, but I stand with you. I am here with you. I will protect you. I'll give you one example of his name was Vijay Yadav. He was a single man in a Muslim majority village. A group of miscreants wanted to enter that village, and maybe this was 1947, and kill some Muslims or maybe loot their houses or whatever. He alone, just with a bamboo in his hand, a bas, he stood and he said, yes, you're welcome to go into the village, kill me first. And nobody, believe me, that it has been recorded that there were 55 people in the group who had come. Not one of them dared to kill him and move towards the Muslims. This boy was 22 years old. This kind of strength, as was said by another speaker in the morning, that idealism, that idealism lives in the younger people. It's alive there. Maybe I would compromise at 55. You would not at 25. Another thing about being crazy and being a little mad and being young is that not enough time in India at the moment is being dedicated to activities which would bring us together. I know you're always being told to study. I know you're always being told that you should finish your MBA fast, do engineering, get into medical, do this, do that. But also, dance a bit. Do some theatre. Sing. It will bring you close to people who inevitably you will find are of another community. Tabla player you will get who would be a Muslim. A guitarist you would get who would be a Christian, most probably. Theatre, when you do, theatre is a teamwork. And you cannot possibly survive. A good play, a good presentation is not one where one actor is doing very well. It's a teamwork. All the actors perform well, and that is what leads to an excellent performance, an excellent play. Indulge in cultural activities. Do this outside your studies, and also do some sports. Vivekanand ji, as we were told yesterday, and we've all considered, had a very, very capable body, and always believed that a good body is the home for a brilliant mind. Play football, play cricket, be in a team, see good films, and more than that, whatever you see, whatever you learn, question that. Question why your friends did not like the same play. Question why your friend is not singing when he has a good voice. Question and learn from them that their life has been, what their life has been, how you can make a difference to their life. Questioning for me is what led Buddha to be Buddha. Had he not questioned why there was sickness on this earth, he would never have found out. He would never have got the Bodhigyan. He would never have walked towards the people tree, sat down under it to think and realize that there is always the middle path. The youth today has to promote the middle path. You can, because while your parents might have very definite ideas because of their age, you are in the process of forming those ideas. While you're forming those ideas, you will understand that it is easy to backslap a friend and ask, क्यों भाई तुम्हारे धर्म में ऐसा क्यों होता है? वो चीज़ जो आपके माँ बाप नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि उनको लगेगा कि वो शायद ह्यूमिलिएट कर रहे हैं या इंसल्ट कर रहे हैं. वो उस दौर से गुजर चुके हैं. आप उस दौर में हैं जहाँ आप सीधे सीधे ये सवाल पूछ सकते हैं कि क्यों आपके यहाँ ऐसा होता है. कल हम और बात कर रहे थे और ये बात उठा रहे थे कि सवाल जवाब जो होते हैं उससे कितना ज़्यादा इंसान खुद सीखता है. सवाल जवाब खुले रहें, सवाल होते रहें. There must be questioning in the entire society. Why, what, when is happening. Discipline, yes. Why discipline? Where it is going to lead you? You have to do your own construction and your own deconstruction. Deconstruct, find out. It is possible that you will reach the same conclusions that your parents have reached. Fine. But you've gone through the process of deconstruction. You have found out that things can be separated this way, and then you can reach a decision. मैंने कल एक बात कही थी, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं लूँगी. मैंने कल एक बात कही थी कि मैं बुनियादी तौर पर कहानीकार हूँ और मुझे कहानियाँ सुनाने में मज़ा आता है. मैं ये भी समझती हूँ कि कहानी लिखना is a process of getting things out of yourself. It's a process of analyzing what the society is, what the world is around you. So when I say do theatre, do dance, sing, play football, also write. Write to get things out of your system. Write to analyze. Write to know yourself. Write to understand the possibilities that are possible from one basic thing. Learn and write so that you change your perspective about saying things. The things that were visible as a pen. This is a pen to you and to me. It is not a pen to someone. I end with this story. एक छोटा सा गांव था. उस गांव में मामूली जमीन की मिल्कियत के किसान रहते थे. उसी गांव में एक महाजन था. महाजन सूद पर पैसा भी चलाता था और गांव में एकमात्र जो किराने की दुकान थी, आटे दाल चावल चीनी की, वो भी उसी महाजन की. जाहिर है क्योंकि वो सूद पे पैसा चलाता था, ज्यादातर किसानों की जमीन उसके पास गिरवी पड़ी हुई थी. एक दिन एक गरीब किसान उसके पास आया और कहने लगा, महाजन जी जरा आध पाव गुड़ तोल दीजिए। महाजन अपने बही खाते में कुछ जोड़ तोड़ कर रहा था, उसने तवज्जो नहीं दी। इन्होंने फिर, किसान ने फिर दोहराया, महाजन जी गुड़ मांग रहा हूँ, आध पाव जरा दे दीजिए। उसने फिर नहीं सुना। तीसरी बार फिर इन्होंने कहा, महाजन जी गुड़ दे दीजिए ना, बच्चे घर पे इंतजार कर रहे हैं। महाजन झुंझला के उठा गुड़ देने के लिए, और इस झुंझलाहट में उसका कलम जमीन पर गिर गया। किसान बोला, महाजन जी जरा देखिएगा, आपका चाकू गिर गया। महाजन बोला, गंवार, बेवकूफ, अनपढ़ तो तू था ही, अब क्या तू अंधा भी हो गया है? तुझे दिखता नहीं ये कलम है, चाकू नहीं है। किसान बोला, महाजन जी मेरी गर्दन तो इसी से ही हलाक करते हो। Right, friends, right? To change the perspective of what you see today, what you will see tomorrow. Thank you.